Oh, you know what? Now I'm using cuts, but I'm going right first because of this guy. I'm still yearning to find an enemy that drops random items because apparently only my speedruns have that. This is a block hidden in the skies. Ah, I already pointed at that. I was trying to avoid it, but then I was like, oh wait, I already know what that is. I pointed at that before. I'm surprised my CPU usage isn't that high. I thought it was gonna be ridiculous, but of course it was because my storage was getting low that my CPU usage was getting higher. So I guess MP4 is the proper video thing, and it's really good that it is because MKV. I know that MP4 is like low quality and it makes the video a bit more jumpy, but that's both because this is technically not 4K, and in that this is. I'm gonna press the home button while I say this because of the next scene, but this is technically meant to be like a 1080p thing, so it's not necessarily a 4K thing. And sorry, I'm not sick. I promise. It's something else. Like I'm a tiny bit stuffy. It's just stuffiness. It's not sickness. But it's not that bad. It's like I'm a tiny bit stuffy. But gosh darn it. The MKV is like a very big storage and very good for 4K. So I should have just tested the 4K things on that. I'm playing on a Wii game, and the Wii games aren't meant for 4K. Switch games are meant for 4K. And Xbox and PlayStation, which I will be playing the PlayStation probably in the summertime. Because right now, I love the Switch. But I'm playing the Wii U right now because, of course, I love some Wii U games that I have yet to play. Like Super Paper Mario. Is this one? Super Mario Galaxy for a speedrun, New Super Mario Bros. Wii for a speedrun, and a lot of other things that I'll just announce in the end of the game if I get there. I'm just hoping my commentary is not too loud for the game, because I turned the game audio down just to make it a little bit easier to hear me. If you could hear me already, it was already fine, but I turn up my audio if anything cool happens. At the duel of the... My word. Excuse me a moment. Stupid stuffiness. At the duel of the 100, the hero will meet with dark powers of purest chaos. If you fall to the 100... Oh! That's interesting. The interesting thing there, if you fall to the 100... That is... How did I not know this until now? That took me up until now to do it, and I've played this game like well over 10 times. I do not know how well, actually I've played like 6 or 7 times. Like this might be my 7th time. But how did I not know this? This actually shows what Chapter 6 is gonna be. That's interesting. Oops. If you fail to the 100, fall. Whoops. The chaos world grows and the purity heart fades. And as that happens, the hero will fall to the world where all games are ended. That's in the section of the light prognosticus I just deciphered. It seems to suggest that if you fail to pass these duels, all worlds will be ruined. That's the interesting thing about duels. Tippy didn't even know what that was, and guess what? When I get there, I have to save at Flopside Tower and go in the beginning of this chapter with every character. It's gonna be ridiculous. Even worse, I have to do these duels over and over again. Like I have to flip back to Flopside. I think. No, it won't work that way. I have to do these duels with every other character. It's gonna be ridiculous. And I say chapter 5 is the most backtracking chapter in the game. And it's still true, but you still have to do all of these duels over and over again. Which is why I would be like stopping the recording on my part and just showing the clip of when you do this as other characters, because I've played this as Bowser so many times, and it's gonna be so much different playing against these things as, and I'm not saying what, I'm saying things for now, but they're not actually things. I'm gonna actually be battling them as other characters, meaning Mario and Peach. Doing it as Bowser first because that's my favorite character to battle against him as. Until I've learned that in speedrunning you actually need Mario. And apparently, your lives would be lost along with the Purity Heart. I know that what I have just shared with you might only serve to discourage you. I still must send you forth, however. It saddens me that I can do nothing else. Very interesting story there. It's very, and I'm trying to say a lot because I'm trying to like prove a point when I said in the Paper Mario demo that I can talk a lot more in LPs. At times I can, and at times there are some points where I just end up not knowing what to say at most. That was interesting. Also, this cliff is actually not a hidden cliff like in Flopside. There are no hidden cliffs here. I'll prove it. This is not a hidden cliff, and this is not the hidden cliff. I've tried, and none of them are. Sucks to say, but it's true. And that's why there's also this. It's just all crumbled. Let's continue. You can see that there is this. Trust me, is useful for later. Remember that. But there's also this upcoming wall that I won't show. But instead I'll show this. But I'll get what's hidden over there later. You see that block? I'm gonna hammer it after chapter 6. That's the deal. Also, these are back. But I'm only going to do this one. This one. Whoops. I gotta wait until this squig because of... Crap! I was trying to do a really good combo there. Also, I don't think I'm able to do that. So I'm going to just see if I can do it here. Because if you nail this puzzle, you don't have to worry about the... You don't have to worry about the other blocks. They'll just spawn right. They'll spawn back again, but it doesn't really matter. Yep, that was hidden. It was like a mirage. But nothing happens when you go across it. It shows that it's just closed. This is the Flopside pit from the trials. So you aren't able to explore it yet. But I will also prove a statement here. There is nothing here for you yet. There's no cliffs. Yes, there is. Oh, wait. No, there is. Because there were no cliffs here. This is actually a hidden cliffside. It doesn't damage you. I completely forgot about this. There's a chest at the very end of this corridor that has a card in it. A very rare card called the Berry card. It's the only pixel card that you can get. Because otherwise I think the pixel cards are like very hard to get. I'm muttering to myself because I just followed someone on Twitch. I have a Twitch, but I'm not going to use it. I'm only having it to view streams. I'm not having it for any other reason. I used to Twitch stream before, but I don't really want to do that anymore. It's just, I much prefer YouTube. It's my favorite app. My brother loves. Subscribe and follow him, not subscribe to him. Follow him on Twitch. With an RE in the end instead of ER. I'm not saving. I will show that there's a hidden passage here, but I will show that off after I beat the game. After chapter 7, I'll show off the Flopside part of the hidden path, but I won't pay him. I won't pay off the guy. This is basically the updated part of the thing, you know what I mean, the beveragarium. There's a beveragarium. The owner is privy to allow info. It's the same thing, but the NPCs are different. Such as this guy down here, you have to flip into 3D, but I won't be buying off any of these until I beat the game as well. This is Flam, a map collector. He stocks maps that the legendary explorer left. His name is his only real shortcoming. And there's also an Itty Bit store, which I'm actually going to go into to show off the deals.
Hey, and welcome to your teeny tiny food store, Itty Bits. Sorry I can't show you my face, but I have my reasons, which I won't be telling you. First time here? Well, hey, thanks for finding us. What we specialize in here is cooking ingredients. Our shop is small, but we can stand tall by our products. What can I get you today?
You can get a fresh pasta bunch, a power steak, and a smelly herb. The smelly herbs are rarely dropped by enemies, but these you can only get by shop. The power steak, I remembered, you can also get by rare drops, but I've never found a fresh pasta bunch. So, that's why I'm thinking about buying these, but not yet. Talking to every NPC, I am going to not talk to this guy yet, but I am going to talk to every NPC in Flopside starting from the beveragarium and show off something really neat about the place. My freaking word! I'm not sick, I promise! That's Ledger. No, duh. The editor. The novel series he edited was a huge hit. He married the daughter of his boss, but he's never home, so they've barely spoken. Even if he falls, he gets right back up on his feet. He's the elite of the elite. A hole will open to the sky? Old news. I've got that scoop already. Thanks to our fine wordsmith, our magazine is a huge hit. We can't match demand. I am so happy I can't sit still. Woohoo! What's even better is the hidden area in this place. Well, there's also this guy. I'm talking to this guy first. That's Chip, the coffee nut. He comes here at noon and drinks coffee all day. If the ocean was made of coffee, I'd drink it dry, he begs. He brags. Whoops. He worries about being a show-off and is concerned with his chronic insomnia. Ah, it's the spot. Coffee black. The only way to drink coffee. Yo, crazy. Then this guy. Carson, the town informant. He loved watching cop shows as a kid and wanted to grow up to become an informant. The seedy shop and his gentle tone are all part of his shtick. Come in, hanging loose. This is a beveragarium underground. The over there. Yeah, you'll get the reference soon enough. I'm the owner of this pad. The name's Carson. So, okay. Good to see you. Etc. Listen, in my line of work, I hear gossip. Even gossip I don't give a hoot about. But who knows? Somebody might care about this stuff. Maybe that somebody's you. So, okay, if you ever want to talk, you know where to find me. In this spot. Just for a few coins, I'll tell you some interesting stories. I am not even kidding. Here for a story? I just want to hear you. More Flopside history. Oh, this is the guy that is very interesting indeed. Because the other guy was basically like a, if you forgot how you play the game, you can talk to him kind of deal. But this guy is all about backstory. So Flopside's convenient. Created by ancients in a space between dimensions. That means you can open up portals to all the other worlds from there. But on the other hand, it's strangely susceptible to influences from other worlds. So the ancients built the town in a way that would stabilize its effect. And that particular way was, do you know what? The town was built in duplicate with both Flipside and Flopside versions. They realized that light without dark, or vice versa, will never be stable. I said, well, you know what I meant by the words. You need both sides for perfection, you know? Having two opposite sides is the secret of the town's stability and longevity. I'm all out. If you want to hear another story sometime, you know where to find me. I'm gonna talk to this guy a lot in the after game. It'll be a freaking boring time, but this is the interesting thing right here. There are two chests right here. I am going to try to open up the one that doesn't have what I would need inside, because after I beat the game, I'm going to get those things. This is the golden card. Nope, I won't be resetting that. That was what I was trying to not get, but this is the golden card. It allows me to play a hidden, arcade game. My classmates summoned a card, and boy, I'm getting sick of it. Stupid cards aren't fun. Still, the other day when I got a rare card out of the blue, everyone got so jealous. I've gotta say, bragging about that felt pretty good. Oh, fine, I'll get into this stupid trend. Maybe just a couple more cards. Gets more interesting from there. I know it's common sense, so maybe this kind of sort of goes without saying, but you can break blocks with Bowser's Flame. That's actually pretty good info. Did you already know that? Yeah, I kind of sort of figured. Sorry, forget I said anything. It's sort of interesting. That was really interesting info, because for ones who don't know that, when I was a kid I was one of them. I don't know. It's just something that I thought was pretty nifty info.
Call me a nutcase if you may, but I don't care. You got a special someone in your life, whippersnapper? You gonna get married? Well, here's some advice. If you can't please your spouse, don't get hitched. Sometimes I just ask myself, why'd you do it, Alter? Huh? Why?
I did not mean to talk to you. I meant to enter the door without talking to anyone I've already talked to.
So, is there someone special in your life? Do you plan to marry one day? Well, I have one piece of advice. Marriage is a lot harder than you think. If you want to be happy, save up your coins before tying the knot. Don't go wasting it all on frivolous things like cards.
I can't help it, man. It's our completion. It's what I'm needing. It's what I'm needing, I meant to say in that tone. I already talked to you, gosh darn it, I forgot already. This guy, though, is what I'm going to talk to. But first I'm going to talk to you.
Papa is moody, and that makes him a little hard to get along with sometimes. You date a man like him, but the marriage? None. That is what Mama said. She said like she had to tell me something so obvious.
Oh, well, here you are, And where did you get in from, huh?
Is this guy going to say the same thing?
This is no place for someone who cannot appreciate the art. Someone like Faust.
What happens if I talk to him as a different character?
To be honest, you are quite exquisite. But you're terrible, so troublesome, so unruly. Alors, what is the word? Ah, oui, so yesterday, mon child. Wait one moment.
Oh, wait, this guy. I forgot this part. I forgot. This is will change Peach's hairstyle. I will transform you into a work of art, the epitome of women. He changes Peach's hairstyle into a ponytail. I completely forgot. I just witnessed that my last time playing this game. And I freaked out. I did not know that you could do that.
Voila, you Monchao are perfection.
Ah, ceasefire. Are you ready to make your debut, huh? The world awaits. But beauty is fragile, and the hairstyle is very hard to maintain, so be careful. That means if you take damage, then you will lose the hairstyle. It's very interesting. I completely forgot you do that. Ah, well, oh, whoops. Man, I completely forgot about it. Oh, that's why. Yeah. Gosh darn it. That's a really good tip. I completely forgot about that. And in my Secrets of each town, I've never known about that guy doing that to Peach.